Hi, it's Andrea Foulkes. I'm at Rachel's Knoll in Sedona. It's a little bit misty just now. Can you see there? Some beautiful landscape. If those of you who know the history of the land of Rachel's Knoll, if not, you might want to Google it. It's now actually a multi-million-dollar golf course, and there's very big houses built on the land. I'm just going to sit down a minute. And that wasn't the land initially. It was for ceremony here, and it was kept sacred by a lady who, I think she sold the land off initially, but she was hoping to keep this piece of land to be sacred. And I've been here before, and it feels each time it's getting engulfed more and more by houses that are being built around the land. So I think that's reflective of the 21st century. Whether it's right or wrong, each person would disagree, but I think if we lose our ability to connect with Mother Nature, because we think playing with balls and sticks is more important, I find that quite funny. That people like playing with balls and sticks, but each to their own. Who am I to judge? We can discern what is of value, if we lose our connection with nature and we think, oh, well, at least they're walking on the golf course, but they're not, they're in little buggies driving around. So, I don't know, it just seems to me that we've lost our touch with humanity, and we've lost what's of real value in the world, and that's connecting with nature and being barefoot and connecting with nature, in my opinion. But I wasn't always perceiving it that way. In my 20s, I think I'd lost a little bit of touch with nature, and I'd gone into the material world maybe to an extreme level. And then we have to come back into balance. So everything is about creating that balance in the world. So I didn't even know I was going to drive to Rachel's Knoll today. So, and I was going to leave, and then I just thought, I have my laptop with me. I could make a little video here while I'm here. It would seem silly not to. So as many of you know, I do past life regression, which isn't just for the intrigue of past lives. It's really a therapy. We're looking at our Akashic records, which is I deal with the emotional timelines of our existence on a soul level and an ancestral level. So we're looking to heal. We have to know who we are. If we don't remember who we are, we're not going to know how to walk on this land. When we know who we are and we remember who we are and we remember our place on this land, we're going to go, is it so wise to build so many golf courses? When you know who you truly are, we will spend our leisure time in different pursuits. We'll connect with nature more, we'll talk to the elementals, we will take our shoes off and walk barefoot on the land, because we know that gets higher hertz frequency into our body and sustains our life force energy. We want GMO crops, we want to grow organic vegetables, and we shouldn't even be calling vegetables GMO or organic. They should all be organic, they should just be vegetables. But this is the reflection of how disconnected from the land we've become, and we have to come back into our center and come back into balance now. So many of you know I speak light language, and I have some workshops coming up in Sedona, and some talks, actually one workshop and two talks, one on the 25th of March, a talk in the Creative Life Centre, and one on the 1st of April Fool's Day, and the workshop's on the Saturday, the 2nd of April. And so then I go back to the UK, but I'd like to share with you today, there are many topics I could talk on, and if you look at my other videos, I talk on lots and lots of subjects. But today I just feel to offer what I've just said, and to consider what's of real value to you in the world. What do you perceive of value? There are materialistic things that are of use and value to us, but it's like, for example, we all love cars. We love being able to get from A to B, but we don't need to use, resources from the earth to keep those cars going. We don't need gas or petrol. We can run them off water, off air, off wind. I've seen it. I know it's possible, and it's only humanity's fear that we won't be able to make money out of that, that the big corporations control, you know, the resources industry. And we're awakening now, and we're seeing through the illusion, and we're seeing we can live on this planet much easier and healthier and happier together if we stop living in fear and controlling and manipulating the people and the planet. So maybe I'll offer a light language now for that wisdom to come through to all of us in our hearts, so that we can be visionary, we can fall into that sacred space in our hearts, and we can know what part we personally play on this planet, what we can contribute to the bigger picture individually and then collectively. So just bring in this light language, close your eyes and just take a deep breath. Ilamoya kiana mokosa kiana, e omokoya kiana mokokoya. Ilamoya kiana mokokoya, e omokoya kiana mokosakaya, e omokoya kamokaya, e omoyana kamokosakayana. Many blessings. In your own time, just open your eyes and come back into your own reality. And if you've enjoyed that experience, please sign up and subscribe, or look on my website and read up about the work that I do. Or join me in Sedona at my workshop before I go back to the UK. Many blessings. Much love.